Alright guys, so today we're doing a new dash cam that the guys at Rexing sent me. And this one's kind of cool because it's a 360-degree recording. Yeah, look at this. Rexing dash cam. 360 recording. It's the V360. And I like anything that shoots 360. I think that's super cool. Let's take a look at this right now. Not an overly exciting box. Rexing. Says Rexing on it. Right? That's it. V360. What does it have down here? 360 recording, high definition, loop recording, temperature resistant, dual channel, auto on off, discrete design, collision sensing, timestamp, touchscreen. What do we have here? 3-inch touch screen. Anything else exciting? Requires a class 10. Up to 256 gig though. Up to 256. That's kind of nice. Gravity sensor, auto ISOs, a 400 milliamp battery, video resolution, 1440 by 1440. So, because it's a 360 image, so a little different. And that's kind of it. That's kind of it. Okay, let's crack this open, shall we? I think so. I think that's important. One little sticker here that's nice and simple is the box. Alright, so what do we got? Rexing dash cam, safety guide. Can never be too safe. Never be too safe. I'll read that possibly later. Quick start guide. I'll probably read that sooner than later. It's funny. The safety guide's small. The quick start guide. That's good though. It's a good guide. Looks good. Nice and nicely laid out. Always a surprise. You can use their little QR codes to join their social media stuff. But I'll probably read that as well. Some other cards. Tell your friends. Review our products. Follow us. Rexing. Cool. Do all the good stuff. This is the camera. We'll get to this in a minute. We'll get to this in a minute. I think that's the camera. And I'm guessing this is the box of accessories. Yeah. So we got. Now it does have, as you can see here, this is a rear view camera. You see me? There we go. Rear view camera. I'm not actually going to set this up because the vehicle we're putting it in has its own rear view camera, so that's not that big a concern. And be aware, these, you know, they're if you don't have one, nice, can be a little tricky to set up. But if you don't have one, it's kind of cool. Here is your standard 12-volt adapter, which is going to go into it. What else do you get here? Cool little sticky plates. You get this. Now, a lot of people ask what this is. And this is designed to feed the cable. So like these cables into your car, so you can kind of push them into all the moldings and stuff like that in there. You get little clamps, little clippy doos. These are more little mount things, I'm guessing. And of course the 3M little stickers that go along with that. Cool, I'm gonna just shift this all over here because we need to be looking at this here camera. Seems really thin, right? Like, take a look at that. That's it right there. Just look how thin that is. It's got some width, but super thin. All right, curious. How bizarre. I'm guessing. There you go. So this does have the ability to go forward. So I'm guessing it kind of mounts. I don't even know. I'm not even sure. I'm gonna actually have to look at the instructions. So please peel off this sticker. I'm with you. Okay. Sticker coming off. Also got to peel off this one off the lens. Now usually these 360 cameras, I'm saying usually because I don't know for sure if this is this one. Usually these lenses are like 220 degrees. That's the mount. Right, I'm gonna lay this on here for a second. So if I had one of these mount things, so we have a sticker. I wish it was like a suction cup, but that's okay. At least you get a couple, so that's good. This would, I'm guessing, stick on here, and this would be able to slide in there. This goes somehow on your dash. I'm guessing, I don't even know. Okay, we're gonna stop this because you've seen everything in the box. We're gonna go outside. I'm gonna put this on our car. I guess we're gonna figure this out. Put an SD card. Oh, does it come with an SD card? No, does not come with an SD card. That's okay. Let's go figure this out. Alright guys, so we're in the car and we've got the dash cam mounted to the windshield. It is cold, wet, and rainy today. We're going to go for a rip to see. Now, one of the things to realize, and it's a little different with this dash cam, because the fact is that it actually mounts, you know, on the windshield, which is where it should, but it's kind of on an angle that's a little hard, I guess, for you to see it directly. You kind of have to kind of get down there and kind of look like this, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because you don't necessarily want to be distracted by the screen while you're driving, so having it like that is kind of cool. Now, the other thing you'll notice is that the camera I have, actually, it's pointing like straight down. Now, there are different modes that you can put this camera into. For instance, there's really like, I think 4 modes, 3 for sure, and one is wide, and it actually tells you how to place the camera. So it tells you, place the camera facing forward if you want a good forward wide shot. And then it says, hey, do you want a 360 shot? If you want a 360 shot, place the camera like down. And do you want like a 4-person shot, so a 4-angle shot? Then put the camera like this. And I actually have mine set up right now as the 4-camera shot. So we're gonna try that. We're just gonna go for a little spin. And then what I'm gonna do is, we're not gonna go far, because I'm gonna change it to be able to set it to the different modes, because I'm curious to see if setting it in a different mode will actually change the way it physically records. All right, so we're gonna go for a drive right now. You guys won't necessarily see maybe what's happening because of the fact that I'm just gonna drive. I'm not gonna really talk, I'm just gonna let it do that. Cool? All right, let's go do that. Okay, so we're back in the house. We've got the camera right here. I have had a chance to look at it on my Mac computer, and I'm gonna touch base in regards to this in a minute. First off, hopefully this has some power to it. So here it is, booting up right there. And basically what happens is, really, it doesn't really matter which way you record it as far as the way it's being recorded, unless you're viewing it back here, as far as I can tell. When you come in here, for instance, I'm just gonna stop this recording and go to the play mode. You actually see, here's the play mode. Hopefully you guys can see that. You may be able to see it up there better. Is that you have all your ways, and you can literally just click on this and be like, I want to see it in this mode, and now you can kind of roll that around in like full 360, or I want to see it in a 4. So it doesn't matter which you set it. That set is really important for you if and when you want to see it on the screen there or later. So that's not that important. It's always shooting in this kind of spherical thing, which is 360. That's what it does. So that's kind of nice. Here's issue number 1. Here's the first issue. If you're a Mac user like me, I actually grabbed some footage here from the V360, and I don't know if you can see this, but this is the footage here in this one here. It's a .ts format. So a .ts format, if I open it, this is what it looks like. There's that spherical image that it captures, but there's nothing I can do with this because there's no software that I can find that allows me to actually view this in a way that I can actually see it outside of this weird sphere, this 360 mode. When you put, this is actually my daughter's computer. I don't actually have a computer, so I'm gonna stick that down like this. I don't even know if you guys will be able to see this. This is her, like I said, her machine. Okay, so again, I don't know if you guys can even see this screen from up here. But anyways, I'm going to take this card and pop it in here. Okay, because on the card, and this is, I think I said this in the video in the car, you have to format the car. You have to format the card in the camera. And what it does is it actually puts a file on your card that is an executable that can be run on a Windows computer, and my guess is it's the software that actually allows you to see this footage, is my hope. Fingers crossed that this actually works, I guess. Let's see if something shows up. And inside this card, there is this exe folder and with this VESA setup. So if we open this, I'm gonna just go through this supposed install, I guess, and I'll be right back once this is done to show you what shows up, I guess. Okay, hold on. Okay, so the software is installed. It should be rocking and rolling as far as I know. Let's go to this video folder here, and it was under A. So here they all are. If I were to open one of these, let's find a big one here. Let's go to this one here, and you can say cast device. No, I'm pretty sure if this opens in just a standard Windows player, it's going to open in that same kind of circular spherical thing. Again, I don't know if you guys can see that, but see it there? Same kind of idea that the Mac did. Not horribly useful there. So let's kind of come back out of here and look at this software. So the software was called Vesee. So I'm going to search for this. V-E-S-E-E. Vesee Go app. Now I'm getting an upgrade. Okay, whatever. Upgrade away. Windows. It's been so long since I played with it. There's seems to take forever for certain things. Alright, so let's hit this plus in the corner here. See if I can load something. So let's load this from this SD card. Again, we'll pick just one in the middle here. Do we got anything maybe showing up? Possibly. There it is. So it actually loads in their software here, and you can see the different angles, which I can actually move around to position how I want those 4 screens. So they have a default to what they kind of expect. I can go here and I'll get that split view. So there's that split. I come here to do the cylindrical, and then there's going to be this wide, right? So there's that wide shot that you can move around if you so choose, just to kind of, hope you guys can see that. It's not very bright to kind of go through. So it works, and it actually looks surprisingly well on the screen. But, and here's the but, is that, you know, even though I have it in this software and it's here now, the real question is, there's this translate. So let's see, I clicked on this, drag the screen to adjust the angle. I'm like, no, it's good, wherever. Let's say I'm going to put this at high quality, and I could hit start and end up creating an MPEG-4 file. The issue is that it's a fairly long process. You know, I would like to see, first off, an app for the Mac, because I can't do any of this on the Mac side as far as I know. Now, I did send them, the company, an email and say, is there a Mac version? And if there is, I'll actually update the description down below to let you guys know that there is now. But as of now, this is the software that you're using, this Vesee Go. It works. It needs some help, as far as it needs some love, I think, as far as I'm concerned. And on this machine, I'm just going to point this out to you. On this machine right now, I've only picked one clip. It may be 2 or 3 minutes. And it's not a new computer by any means, but it was only bought like 2 years ago. That encoding on this, I don't know if you guys can see that, 51 minutes to encode this clip out before I can even show you what this footage looks like. Cool features. I love the fact that it is going to capture everything and around you. It captures everything, which is awesome, because you're seeing a lot of cameras now that capture forward and they capture backwards, but this is capturing everywhere. I love the idea of a 360 camera. I do think they need some help on their Windows side of their app. It works, it's just super time consuming, and I definitely would like to see them produce a Mac version, because why wouldn't you? You just isolated a big chunk of the market. All right, my friends, I'm gonna leave you there. I'm gonna leave a link to their website if you're interested, and that's it for today. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions on this camera, leave a comment. I'll see what I can get for you. And that's it. All right, guys. Talk to you in the next video.